The old scooter made her up. It's a pretty rough road. Wasn't expecting to see a cyber truck up here. But the moped's been working pretty good. The headlights holding, but this is not holding. It was already broken when I got it, but now it's real broken. So might just have to take it off. I just love lakes. Fun to swim in, boat in, fishing. Fisherman. Some pretty wildflowers. Reminds me of a Tom Petty song. Today's been good. It's actually a mountain bike trail, so it's been pretty rideable, pretty cruisy, only 15 miles. And I'm almost to my van, almost home. All the colors of the rainbow here. Yellow, purple. Whatever the colors are. Steamboat used to be my favorite ski resort. Had a lot of good days there, and they call it champagne powder. It's really light and fluffy. It's actually trademarked by them. And they have a lot of glades and tree skiing, and it's just a beautiful resort. Cool downtown. But now it's one of my least favorite resorts, because 7 months ago, on January 1st, 2025, it was a beautiful day, New Year's Day. Woke up and hit the slopes, and it was just magical. It was so freaking beautiful. I was just happy to be alive and happy to, be able to ski. So I go down a couple runs, and it's just perfect conditions. Having a blast. And someone tried calling me, but I ignored it. I'll call them back later. A little bit later, someone else tried to call me again, but I ignored it. And then after the third time, I finally answered it. And it was my dad. And he asked me if I heard about my sister. And I said, no. What? And he said, and with those words, my life will forever change for the rest of my life. And I know exactly where I was. I was in the middle of a ski run, and I was too shocked to cry. I didn't know what to do. I let him go and rode up the chairlift and sit next to random people next to me, and I'm just crying inside my ski goggles. No one can see, or and then I get to the top, and I'm pretty much at the very top of the mountain at Steamboat. I had to ski all the way down to the main lodge, and it was the longest, most sad ski run I've ever experienced. I had a friend I was skiing with, and she was at the main chalet, so I met up with her and told her the news, and she had to go to the airport, so I dropped her off at the airport, and then I just sat in my van and cried for hours and hours and hours. And then I had another friend in town, so I went to meet up with her at a hot springs, but it was hard to be around people and just see everyone laughing and smiling, and I was just so broken inside. I had some hiker friends that were doing a bonfire that night. I was planning on going, and I figured it'd be a good thing for me to try to get my mind off of it. And so I met up with them, and I didn't tell them because I don't want to bring the party down or anything, but it was really nice to just kind of be around people. And then said goodbye to them, and I met up with another hiker friend, and I told her, and she knew, and so it was really nice to just talk with her for an hour or two about things, about life, and she just sat there and listened. And so I was fortunate that I wasn't alone all day. I had a couple friends. Yeah, now Steamboat, probably one of my least favorite resorts, because it's always going to be a dark cloud. That's all I'm ever going to think about.